What does LeBron want?
I don't know what the future holds for me, obviously.
He would have some appetizing options.
A hierarchy of Cleveland, Miami, Golden State, Philadelphia. I go to Golden State and I join Steph Curry.
Playing with the Miami Heat franchise, it feels better to me.
If you're LeBron, yeah, man, I want to see you back at the crib.
And now to our developing story. LeBron James remains an unrestricted free agent. He can sign with any team this summer at any time. This will be his 24th season in the NBA for the 41-year-old James. And standing by once more is our Shams Charania here in Vegas. So, Shams, what's the latest in this process?
And all of the information so far is funneled through agent Rich Paul with LeBron James. And so they've been in a process of gathering information. And one interesting wrinkle that has occurred in the last several days is some of the leading suitors for LeBron James, whether that's a Golden State, a Cleveland, Miami, Minnesota, Philadelphia, some of them have been able to send a voice note to LeBron James via Rich Paul. So whether it's an owner, a president, or a general manager, being able to record a voice note, I'm told, send it to Rich Paul, and that makes its way to LeBron James. This is just a part of LeBron James's process of studying as he makes the decision. He has not been in a rush. There's been no timetable that he's been operating under. I'm told there's been a lot of family time, friends time, golf, of course, over the last couple of weeks. The last two he's spent in the Akron, Ohio area, including with one of his close friends that he grew up with in Brandon Weems, who's now one of the leading executives of the Cleveland Cavaliers under President Kobe Altman. So the process continues, and it's unclear whether Cleveland or Miami have been among the teams that have sent a voice note to LeBron via Rich Paul. Again, they kind of don't need to. They already had him in their buildings in the recent past.
Okay, I'm sorry, that's hilarious. Shams, we appreciate your attention to detail is just unlike any other that you have unearthed that, Shams Charania. Thank you so much. We'll check back with you. What in the world? Okay, front office, man. I mean, can you imagine?
Well, I'll say this. In 2010, when we met with LeBron, we rolled in Jay-Z. So we certainly have changed a lot in 16 years. We also gave him an iPad that showed him why he could become the first billion-dollar athlete. However, the league wound up investigating us for a salary cap circumvention.
Wow.
So
There you go.
certainly a lot has changed, and when the #1 free agent and one of the best players ever is out there, you will do anything.
So you're telling me that we have all these executives bringing their phones out,
Yes.
even of the elder generation, and say, hey, LeBron, come to my school. This is what we're doing in 2026. You know what? I love it.
Wait, so I'm like picturing Alex Rodriguez, right? Like sitting there.
No. This has to be like a FaceTime. He can't do it. God bless him.
I love it, man. I love that he's taking his time. Obviously, I want him to see where he's going. Teams would love to see where he's going. He's enjoying his family. He's enjoying his golf. He's letting Rich do his job. But this does seem a little extreme. But when you're the king, you get away with a lot. You can do whatever you want.
I just think it's so funny. And I'm wondering what they're saying, and I wonder if they're like scripting out like what they want to say or just saying,
Passing the phone.
please. But anyway, that's great. I love the process. Listen, we've seen people making pitches. We saw Bob Myers on a podcast making a pitch with Rich Paul just sitting there. All right, so we're in Vegas. Anybody hit the tables last night?
No, I did not. I'm not a gambler. I don't think I'm a lucky guy.
I'm really proud of you all. And I'm glad that you saved some time because we're going to play a little poker right now. We're going to go all in for the king. So does everybody have their poker hand?
I do.
In front of them. Where's our chips? Okay, whatever. You know, details. Danny.
Yes.
You have a poker hand. We're talking Sixers. What hand do you think they have?
They have a full house. And speaking of the process is
there
now
you go.
with the big JB, you got the big 7 there now. You got BJ Edgecombe with the 2 7s. So we got 3 7s on board. Those who can't see right now, sorry.
There you go.
7s. And if you bring the king, you got 2 kings. So that's a full
I
house.
love it.
You obviously got Tyrese Maxey, you got Joel Embiid. This is a really good set roster, especially when Joel is healthy. If you add LeBron James to that, this is an unbelievable hand that you could not, it's hard to beat.
Tyrese Maxey
I'm gonna
is
go
also a
with the full
clutch
house.
client.
Yes.
All right.
So there you go. There's a
there
lineup
we
right there. Tyrese Maxey, BJ Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown. There's a 77 with the 7s. Add the king with Joel Embiid. This is a lineup that said, you're in the East, this is one that's hard to beat.
Yeah, and Shams reported that it was the Brown trade that really brought the Sixers into the mix here.
Do you know what beats a full house? Okay.
Unfortunately, I know a lot of things beat a full house.
But hello, I'm going to reveal mine. It is 4 of a kind.
For who?
LeBron James going to Golden State.
Okay.
4 of a kind because we're talking about 4 kings,
4
4 championships. And let's think about just the synergies there. There are a lot of romance brewing. We saw it. It started
Draymond
in Paris, right? Steph and LeBron. You think about Draymond Green. That's his bestie as well. Defensively, this 4 of a kind is elite. You include Steve Kerr, who coached Steph and LeBron, and especially in those big clutch moments.
They all have 4 rings.
They all have 4 rings.
Oh, I love it.
So I'm looking at this potential starting 5, looking at how they respond well. The respect is mutual. But most importantly, can you imagine, we talk about assists to, shots from Draymond to Steph. Imagine Draymond screening and finding LeBron James the game. This would be one of the highest basketball IQs, the greatest shooter of all time, one of the greatest players of all time, one of the greatest facilitators, one of the greatest coaches. That's why I've got 4 for the K. 4 for the K.
I love it. Bring out the chips.
It would be very exciting to watch, though.
I really do want to go to a
Bob
casino.
might have the strongest hand.
Well,
Bobby, you have the Cavs.
I
What
do.
kind of hand do they have?
Well, as they say in Vegas, the house always wins, right? And when you look at it, right.
That is the house.
Right.
Okay, hold it up.
Here we go. And I'm not even a card player, so I don't even know what this means. But I know what the producer told me. But I think, well, listen, when you look at Cleveland, you've got Donovan Mitchell, you've got James Harden, who's going to sign, you've got the bigs and Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, you've got the shooters off the bench and Max Strus and Sam Merrill. And young man, it's never too late to go home.
Yeah.
Back to Cleveland for LeBron James.
But according to Shams, they're not doing this.
I know.
They're not sending voice memos because they
They
don't
know
have
him already. They know him well. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that, too. We got the house royal flush. I like Jalen Tyson. They got Tomlin over there. They got Beast and Sam Merrill. Going back home would be storybook, but all these destinations I think are great. And the royal flush obviously beats the 4 of a kind, and it beats the full house.
Why are you going to do
So,
that
I don't
for?
know.
We're trying to win over here.
We'll see if
trying to make
Cleveland-
some money over
maybe
here.
not to see him go home, but again, I would love to see him in Philly. I would also excited to see Golden State.
I feel like this is cool. I'm not good at like texting. You know what I mean?
Take
Showing
your
up.
time, but let us know.
Bad.
I would love for him to do something new. That's what
there you
I would.
Yeah, why not?
Cool. It's a really cool
Somewhere you weren't
chapter.
there. Someplace you haven't played before.
Yeah, okay, which would be Minnie, Philly,
Denver,
Golden State. No,
Philly.
Denver does not appear to be one of the top 5 left
But-
now, but it's intriguing. All right, since we're talking Cavs, we're talking LeBron, we're at Summer League. Let's flash it back. 23 years ago, he made his Summer League debut. Let's just say
Older than these kids.
that this translated just fine, right, to the NBA.
Yes.
Look
Again,
at
he was
that.
in the Summer League before these guys were born here.
That's the Boston Summer League.
Yeah,
That
it
is
is.
going way back there.
It is.
Wow.
It's just so cool when you look back on him then and the moves now and this incredible, the length of his career, what he's still able to do.
Those highlights are the same.
Yes, he's doing a lot of these highlights at 41.
Oh, man.
Wow.
There's a young fella.
No English.
And that's the beauty of Summer League. It's where we get to see the forecast of greatness, right?
Chase down, man.
Oh,
And don't forget, out of high school,
Yeah.
right? Out of high school when you could do that.
oh, don't blink. You'll see 23 years
Yeah.
between.
And then bringing a championship back home. What a storybook career already, no matter what this final
That's
chapter.
multiple Hall of Fame careers.
Greatest player of all time.
Obviously, it's not just the Warriors that have their hat in the ring for LeBron. Cleveland, Miami, Shams has been reporting Minnesota, Philly. I don't know, would you throw Denver up there? We don't know. There is a man who might know, who joins us now, LeBron's agent and CEO of Clutch Sports, Rich Paul. Nice enough to join us on NBA Today. Let's see, do we have Rich? Okay, he is ready. He just landed somewhere in some destination unknown. Rich, it's so great to have you on NBA Today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, where are you in this process? Like as of today?
I'm the
Sorry,
same
I
place
know
I've
there's
been
a little bit of a delay that we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm the same place I've been
Which is
on the first
what?
day.
Like, are you still taking pitches?
Well, no,
yeah.
we just evaluating
Are
everything.
you still taking pitches actively?
Pitches? No, I mean, listen, players
And
talk to...
how many?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, pitches, I don't know about pitches, but, listen, I think there's there's communication from players directly to him, and obviously I handle it from an organization perspective, but look, I think it's admirable the way he started after today, and it's a testament to his hard work, and so we're taking this thing very seriously, but at the same time, we're having fun. I think it's great for the fans, but, this is something that it's his decision, and he's earned the right to make whatever decision he wants, and so I just tell him, take your time, and whenever you're ready, just let me know.
Rich, how many teams would you say are seriously in the mix right now?
Oh, Hannah, you're such a professional. You want to get right to it. There's a handful. Obviously, he has to think about things from a playing perspective. And so, look, I think when you have a player like him, he unlocks something on one of all 30 teams. The team he chooses, I don't know yet.
What piece of information are you still waiting on at this point?
I wouldn't say it's just his decision. I'm just waiting on his decision, It's not so much of a piece of information. I think we've been around this league long enough. This is his 24th season, which is my 24th season and beyond. We understand how things work throughout organizations. We understand how teams operate, and the basketball play is the one thing that you can pencil in whatever you want, as you saw my whiteboard on Game Over, but the actual play is something different. And so at the end of the day, you know, look, I think we've been through this before. He trusts me, but ultimately, you know, I'm working to help him make the best decision for himself and his family going forward.
I want to get to your whiteboard in just a second because Chiney Ogumike is absolutely obsessed with it. I was breaking it down. Rich, what's your timetable here?
I don't have one. You know, I don't put a timetable on things. A decision like this, he has to take his time and make it whenever he get ready. I think it's not a game. It's not something that's a gimmick or you're trying to lead people on. You know, when you're evaluating a situation, take the money out of it. Listen, I don't think there's ever been a time where most players, and Danny can attest to this, and so can Chiney, most times you are saying, okay, where's the most financially respectful opportunity? And in this case, it is, you can throw it out the window. So now you can actually evaluate it and have clarity while trying to make the best decision for yourself. So this is uncharted territory for an athlete, which I understand. And I'm just trying to do the best I can as a representation, advisor, whatever you want to call it, to set the table so he can make the decision that he needs to make.
If you just could for us tick off then what exactly their priorities are, like what you're looking for, what LeBron is looking for.